I'm going to show you how to use capacitor banks, which are basically energy storage in EnderIO. We're starting off with the basic capacitor bank here, and you can see this can store a maximum of 1 million power. Forge energy or infinity power, as I like to call it in EnderIO, call it what you want. It's going to work with most mods. And you can see here there's a max input and a max output. If I delete this, you can see that if I try and put it to 5,000, I can't. I can only do 500. And that is because the maximum you see here is 1,000. And that is on the basic capacitor bank. I can also say for the input that it can be never active, so never input into this bank. Or I can say always active or active with a signal, etc. And that is how we use the redstone control. There's the same thing with the output energy. We can click on the configure IO cogwheel here. And we can say, we can right click here and say input. And if I come off here, then we can input energy from the left. I can click it again, left click and drag to have a look around. And I can right click twice to get an output, where that's where we're outputting energy to, or disabled. So we could completely disable that side. If you notice there's a square underneath, that is my energy bank that's underneath it. So it will show you any machines that are connected to it. And I can click these two squares to hide that, so it just shows the machine you're working on. If we then go on to the capacitor bank, so rather than a basic, it's just a capacitor bank, we could do up to 5,000. Everything else is the same. We then have a vibrant one at a 25,000 maximum input and output. And I can, of course, just change this to 2555, etc., whatever number you would like. And then I can also get a creative one, which obviously you may be able to get depending on what mod pack you're playing. Some mod packs have end game creative items you can make, or this will be completely unavailable to you if creative items are not enabled. But that basically is how you're going to store energy in EnderIO using capacitor banks. Do check out the playlist you now see on screen, as this will show you everything you could possibly need to learn and know in EnderIO. And also go onto my channel, hit playlists, and you'll notice there's a whole shelf, because I do other games on this channel, there's a whole shelf that says Minecraft mods, and basically that is where you're going to get all the different mod tutorials that you may need on my channel.